people of the internet. Today's video is based on the new horror movie, Annabelle. Let me tell you guys, it is nothing like the true story of the real Annabelle doll, and I did a little bit of research, wrote it all down for you guys, and I'm going to tell you the true story of the real Annabelle doll. So, the real doll was purchased by a mom who bought it for her daughter. Eventually, something happened and they got rid of the doll for who knows what reason. Nobody knows. Well, the doll ended up in the hands of two nursing students. One was named Donna and one was named Angie. And basically, they started having hauntings, and it started as just the doll moving, being in different positions, showing up in different rooms, and then later, it started like leaning on things and standing up by itself and being basically like alive, basically. And so it kind of creeped the girls out, so they had a spirit medium come in who came in and said that it was the spirit of a dead girl, which her name was supposedly Annabelle, which is why they call the doll Annabelle. And hang on, they actually, one of the things that haunted them was one of the girls came home and she saw that there was blood on the doll that she hadn't recognized before. Some on its head and some drops of blood on it. It strangled one of the girl's fiancés or boyfriends, and someone who went to the museum where the doll is located now challenged the doll and ended up being killed. And it is true that someone who did touch the doll got thrown. Like, I don't remember the distance, I think it was 20 feet. Not, like, you know, sideways, it was more like an upward throw, basically. Just kind of whoosh, you know, like in horror movies. Reality, though. And, Ed and Lorraine Warren were the paranormal investigators of this specific case. And actually, a long time ago, before this movie actually came out, I watched a whole documentary on the actual Annabelle doll, so I already kind of knew that the movie was kind of bogus. It's still a good horror movie, but it's not accurate to the true story. Ed Warren, one of the paranormal investigators, has actually passed away, but his wife Lorraine is still a paranormal investigator to this day. You might have seen her on the A&E TV show Paranormal State, and she has the doll in her museum of haunted objects, basically, at her home. And what she does at her home is she has a priest come in every month and bless the home, along with doing house cleansings and stuff like that to keep her house pure. And then that room is separate from her house, which is her little museum, and you can go there and visit the real Annabelle doll. You cannot touch her. She is in a real glass box. And the number one thing that everyone needs to know is the real Annabelle doll is a Raggedy Ann doll, about, you know, waist height. And, you know, the movie kind of went way off, making it look like a crazy porcelain doll, and that's not what it really looked like. So I really hope that this all helped you guys in knowing the actual facts of the real Annabelle doll and the true story behind it. There was no cult activity that they know of. They just know that the mother and the daughter who originally owned the doll got rid of it for some reason. Nobody knows. So make your own opinions, and if you have any comments or know anything else about the doll, let me know and post in the comments below. I'd love that. Thank you so much. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.